the fact that we're all here together, I think, shows you the unity that we have as coaches coming together for a great cause.
But obviously it's a busy time for you guys with everything going on in college basketball. As someone who's built with transfers, like last couple of years, how does it change how you build a team or how you coach programs?
Yeah, it's crazy. And, this used to be a time after the season where we could just unwind and, maybe get away with your wife for a couple days. But, we're busier than we've ever been at this time right now, just trying to rebuild rosters. And, in the transfer portal, there's 1,500 kids and it grows by a couple hundred every day. So it's an important time. Brad did this at the right time with being a dead period. But, we're still on the phone. We're still doing a Zoom call in the hotel room today before we came over, made a couple calls. So it's going to be nice to get away from the phone, honestly, for a few minutes tonight. And again, more importantly, hopefully raise a lot of money for a great cause.
Coach, with the way the portal and NIL is, what are your kind of overall thoughts on that? Is it a good thing for college basketball?
Well, it is what it is, and you have to embrace it. And I'll say this, I wish NIL would have been around when I was playing college basketball. I think it could have been something that I profited greatly off of. So, listen, I think for what these kids do, for the excitement that they generate, the money that they raise, to be able to get a portion of that, I think that's a good thing. So, it's a crazy time right now. The way it works, you may have some arguments with, but it is what it is. It's the landscape of college athletics right now. And if you don't figure it out, you're going to be on the outside looking in. And, it's just something that's become a really big part of what we do. And, hopefully you can get the right group of guys. I think that's still the most important thing, is getting the right group in. They can build chemistry and, hopefully competing at the highest level and compete for championships. And, our program made big steps and big strides last year after a lot of adversity with a lot of injuries. Finished out the year with the best record in the Big Ten in the month of February, and hopefully had some good momentum heading into this offseason where we can, continue to build a competitive roster and replace some of the guys that gave us great production a year ago. But it's an important time for all of us right now. But again, the more important thing tonight is, all of us being together for a great cause.
Get to prioritize anything different when you build a team now?
It's just, you're still trying to build the talent and trying to build the kids that fit into your system the best. And, as far as what it looks like exactly, I'll say this. When I started building my team at Iowa State, there's no doubt, I think it's pretty well documented that we built it with some pretty high-level transfers. Back in the old days, when that was about 10 years ago, it was, competing against maybe 3 or 4 other schools. Now, those same types of players, you're competing against 100 schools. And, it's still all about selling your program and hopefully, getting in with the guys and talking about the connections and what you can do for the kids long term. Ultimately, that's what it's going to take to try to build a roster. But it's hard. I mean, one day you think you got 3 guys signed, the next day you don't think you're going to get any of them. So it's just, it's one of those things where you just got every day's a battle, take it day by day, and hopefully do the best you can.
But from your perspective, is there any concern about burnout? I know not from you guys get compensated pretty well. Video coordinators, you guys have made it the second.
Yeah, I mean, it's part. I mean, listen, we work here. It's been year round for quite a while now. I mean, back when I was playing, the summers were off, and October 15th hit. You had 2 weeks and you were playing games. I kind of missed that a little bit. And there was an excitement level when October 15th hit. We have so much time with these guys now, so it's really been year round. I mean, you get a couple weeks off after the season, and then you're right back to individual workouts. Now you throw the whole recruiting part of it back in, and our video guys, they work so hard. I don't think they get enough appreciation as certainly as what they deserve. But that the GAs, those guys are in the gym all day long with your players. But it's what you sign up for, and hopefully, again, you build the right roster with the right kids. I had a really fun group last year. It was one of the more enjoyable years I've ever had in coaching, and we had the right group in there. So that's ultimately what we're competing for, is to get